In the blood, if you're not able to remove the sugar load quickly enough, either because of profound insulin resistance, where cells are just not taking it up, or because the supply is continuous and excessive, that causes vascular injury and injury to the elements in the bloodstream, which are your white blood cells, your immune cells, your hemoglobin, your oxygen carrying capacity, and your hemoglobin, and the cells that line the blood vessels. All of those cells get injured. And we'll come back to that in a little bit. That is called diabesogenic disease. However, the other part is if that sugar rapidly gets distributed into the cells, those sugars get trapped in the cells by phosphorylation. The first thing that happens is glucose enters those cells, and under the influence of insulin, you get a phosphate molecule being put onto that glucose, and now it can't get out. So it's trapped inside of the cell. And that sugar is still very hydrophilic. It takes with it a molecule of water. So the cells swell up and they don't function that well. So intracellular hyperglycemia, which is almost impossible to measure, we can see it in the lab, but very difficult to measure clinically. Intracellular hyperglycemia is extremely damaging to the cell. And we're going to look at the liver cells to see how that happens. And whether you clear sugar rapidly from the bloodstream and get intracellular hyperglycemia, or whether you develop vascular hyperglycemia that can be measured as a blood glucose concentration, is determined by insulin production capacity, and that's genetic. But it's also determined by the amount of simple sugar and sugar that you eat. And under these conditions, the vascular and cellular system is now in defense mode. It is defending itself from injury, but bad things happen.